This ordinary-looking property in Frederick, Maryland, has an incredible amount of historic significance. In the 1790s, a 16-year-old Frenchwoman named Victoire Vancendière and her family settled here and established a 748-acre plantation known as L'Hermitage. They built this home, this secondary house, and this stone barn. On this land, Victoire and her family oversaw one of the largest plantations in the entire state of Maryland, at one point enslaving 108 individuals who lived in constructed houses in the field in front of the main house. Victoire would live here until records show that she sold the plantation and moved into town in 1827. The Best Farm also saw considerable portions of both the Union and Confederate armies, who camped here on this property at different times during the Civil War. General Robert E. Lee wrote his famous Lost Order while camping here for 3 days on this land during the 1862 Maryland campaign. The order, which outlined future Confederate movements and plans in the days that followed, would be lost and then discovered by Union troops in this region, allowing the Union forces to mobilize and intercept the Confederates, resulting in the bloody Battle of Antietam. Finally, in 1864, Confederate forces led by General Jubal Early made a desperate attempt of entering Maryland and threatening Washington, D.C. As a result, Union and Confederate forces clashed here on July 9th of that year. On the Best Farm, Confederate artillery fired at Union forces positioned across the Monocacy River. During the battle, the land and buildings of the Best Farm sustained considerable damage, but luckily, all structures except for one wooden barn would survive the battle. Within a 70-year span, this land transformed from a simple farm to a large slave plantation, to the epicenter of Civil War mobilization, and finally the site of the Battle of Monocacy, also known as the battle that saved Washington.